klar, wir sind an der Sendai-Station. Finden wir was über diesen arroganten Mistkerl heraus. Mann, Alter, chill mal. Du bist ja aufgekratzter als ein Grundschüler in den Sommerferien. Alles okay bei dir, Futaba? Du bist wohl kein Morgenmensch, was? Ich habe schlecht geschlafen. Ohne mein Lieblingskissen ist es mir einfach zu ungemütlich. Naja, das war ja auch die erste Nacht im Wohnmobil. Du gewöhnst dich sicher noch dran. Ziemlich viel los für einen Wochentag. Vielleicht, weil Schulferien sind. Das Einkaufszentrum ist nur wenige Schritte entfernt. Die Dekorationen zum Tanabata-Fest sind eine beliebte Sehenswürdigkeit. Ah, richtig. Bald ist in Sendai das Tanabata-Fest. Es gibt zahlreiche Geschäfte, die die Massen anziehen. Vielleicht können wir uns dort umhören. Ja, wir machen es genau wie bei Alice. Wenn wir etwas gefunden haben, treffen wir uns wieder. Beginn der Ermittlungen. Alle gehen ermitteln und Eri shoppen. Hallo!
How's it going? You picked the good stuff. Here you are. Is that what you want? Here you are. Come shop with us again.
Oh yeah.
Hier haben wir die Ochsenzungen gegessen. Irgendwann kommen wir hierher zurück.
Welcome. Oh, that's good. Here you are.
Hier riecht
Thanks
es aber
again.
gut. Ob ich mich setze und probiere?
What a
Warte.
coincidence.
Hast du etwa vor, Gyutan Eintopf zu bestellen? Dann gestatte mir, es dir gleich zu tun. Die im Eintopf zart gekochte Ochsenzunge sollte göttlich sein. Ich muss das überprüfen. Ich aß mit Yusuke Gyutan Eintopf. Super. Wahrhaft super, Perle. Ich fühle mich so inspiriert.
Oh, that's good. Here you are. Thanks again. Oh, that's good. Here you are. Thanks a lot.
Ich werde wirklich sehr viel kämpfen müssen, um das ganze Geld wieder reinzukriegen. Wie viele Exemplare von... Wow. Not so fast, Mina-san.
He's the chosen one. I almost.
Ich muss einfach alle aufkaufen, dann bemerkt Ango mich endlich. Wenn ich mich nicht beeile, verpasse ich seine Signierstunde. Natsume gibt eine Signierstunde? Suche abgeschlossen. Natsume hält in der Nähe eine Signierstunde ab. Sie beginnt sehr bald. Moment, sind die deswegen alle hier? Der Buchladen liegt in einem Einkaufszentrum namens Porto. Das Event beginnt in einer Stunde. Verstehe. Okay, Herlock. Kommen wir wieder, wenn wir uns fertig umgehört haben. Claire? Genug. Warum tust du mir das an, meine Honigschnute? Weil du sie Honigschnute nennst, du Idiot! Hier haben wir uns die Liebe geschworen. Du hast mir gesagt, wie wichtig ich für dich sei. Warum also? Was habe ich falsch gemacht? Du hast sie Honigschnute genannt. Get easy. So, noch ein paar mehr Leben.
Hey. Oh, that's dope. Peace. Come again.
Eri kauft sie alle leer. Okay, die Fans haben alles gekauft. Möchtest du etwas kaufen?
Greetings.
Masamune Augenklappe. Was ist das für Scheiß? Ist zu teuer.
Until you return.
Ah, welcome. Is that all you need? That's all. See you again.
Japanische Naschereien, oh mein Gott.
It's good to see you.
Wieso kann ich mir das tatsächlich vorstellen, dass Jojo während alle anderen ermitteln durch die Kanten rennt und die Leben herkauft?
Here you are. Do be careful.
So kann ich mir das so super vorstellen.
What'll it be? Is that all? Here you are. Thanks again. Come again.
Seht euch das an. Bookworm hat hier Social Media Konto gelöscht. Bookworm ist die Autorin, die du so gerne magst, oder? Die hat in letzter Zeit richtig viel veröffentlicht. Vielleicht hat sie Depressionen. In ihrem letzten Post hieß es, sie wäre es leid zu versuchen, sich in einem Vakuum Gehör zu verschaffen. Glaubst du, Ango Natsume ist der Grund? Hast du Angos Buch gelesen? Die Geschichte und die Dialoge sind genau wie bei Bookworm. Hey, Vorsicht, wir reden hier von Sogo Natsumes Enkel. Wenn du was Falsches über ihn sagst, erntest du einen Shitstorm. Hey, hast du das gehört? Sie schien Ango Natsume zu verdächtigen, andere Leute Arbeit zu stehlen. Ob das wohl stimmt oder nur ein Gerücht ist. Ging schnell. Jetzt haben wir jede Menge Infos, das sollte reichen. Erinnerst du dich an Natsumes Autogrammstunde? Da ist die Chance, ihn persönlich zu treffen. Gehen wir hin. Und das Sightseeing? In Ordnung, sobald du alles gesehen hast, gehen wir zur Autogrammstunde. Yay! Ich darf shoppen gehen.
Take your time. So that's what you're getting? Thank you very much. We recommend that. Can you hold off? So that's what you're getting? Can you
Irgendjemand
hold
muss
off?
ja
So
die
that's what you're
Einkäufe
getting?
erledigen,
Thank
ne?
you very much. So that's what you're getting? Thank you very much. So that's what you're getting? Thank you very much. We recommend that. Can you hold all that? Stop by again, okay?
Selbst hier ist ein Big Bang Burger.
How can I help you? Have you decided? Thank you so much. Will this be it too? Thank you so much. Come back soon. That's what I thought.
So, jetzt kann ich zur Autogrammstunde. Ich bin ja jetzt pleite.
Welcome.
Erklärt sie uns vielleicht, wie sie jetzt auch hier sich überall breit macht?
Hello,
Nein,
Trickster.
natürlich nicht. Gut, ich hatte nur eine
May
Frage,
luck
du hast
be on
sie
your
nicht
side.
beantwortet, alles okay.
I wonder if that's true. I don't understand.
Dann gehen wir mal zur Autogrammstunde.
That smug bastard's being promoted all over the place. Like I'm going insane.
That's quite a crowd for a book signing.
Oh, there's so many people. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Is he gonna give out his keyword for Emma and change everyone's hearts like Alice did? We should keep an eye on him for now.
Natsume-san, I just wanted to say thank you for putting out such wonderful work all the time. I was so touched by your book. I ended up buying 50 copies.
Yeah, well, I bought 100. Some to read, some to collect, some to give out, and some to...
My goodness! Thank you. I'm flattered.
Reading your book somehow gives me hope, courage to keep going. I won't rest until each and every one of my friends knows about your book.
Well, I have said that I want my book to reach as many people as possible. I can't help but feel guilty, though. Be sure you don't overdo it.
No, it's okay. I'm helping you because I want to.
I heard the reason he started writing novels was for this poor girl who's bedridden in the hospital. Supposedly, he wanted her to keep fighting so she could one day see him finish his novel.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. He's just so compassionate. It's like he's a saint.
I know, that story alone's enough to make me cry. I guess even real life is like a novel sometimes. We have to tell the whole world about Ongo Natsume's good deeds.
Die Signierstunde ist zu Ende, Natsume und seine Fans sind gegangen.
I'd expected as much, but he's really popular.
Do you think that bit about the girl in the hospital is for real?
Dude didn't seem like the type, if you ask me.
I don't think Natsume said anything resembling a keyword. Could it be because he really isn't a monarch? Or perhaps he's just being careful.
If he is the monarch, maybe everyone here's already had their hearts changed.
Meaning he wouldn't need to give out his keyword. Hey, Inari, what's that you've been reading?
Ongo Natsume's novel, Prince of Nightmares.
Inari? You actually bought that thing?
Kann ich es nachgelesen?
Yes, I suppose that's fine. I was just curious as to whether or not the book was truly deserving of the fervent praise it's received.
Well, how is it? Is it good?
How should I put it? For any creative work, one should be able to feel some sense of its creator's passion. No matter how crude or unrefined the work may be, there should always be some sort of spark present to those engaging with it. I'm not terribly well versed in the literary arts, but I feel nothing when reading this book. The sentences are formed well enough, but what's here is shockingly hollow. It's as if these words have been taken from someone else and given the most bare minimum coat of paint possible.
Let me see. Oh, wow. This line here is lifted from an anime from 2 years ago. The words got changed a bit, but that's definitely it. Sneaky. I think I've seen this one before, too. And this one. Sheesh. This one, too. Wait. Is this whole book just a bunch of stuff he ripped off and strung together? If the original writers, or worse, their fans, ever saw this, there'd be a frickin' riot online.
I can't possibly fathom how such a fraudulent piece of work garnered this much praise. That is, unless the fans had their desires stolen.
Ihre Begierden wurden gestohlen.
With all that we know now, safe to say there's definitely something going on here.
If only we knew the keyword, we can investigate the jail for ourselves.
Think we should ask some of his fans? They've all had their desires taken, right?
If this is anything like the situation in Shibuya, I doubt they'll tell us anything.
Guess we're kinda stuck then. Have we heard anything from Gramps yet?
He said he'd be here by tonight. Maybe he learned something.
All right then. I guess we should go ahead and wait for Inspector Hasagawa then.
Hold on.
Was denn?
Why do you think Natsume wrote this novel?
Des Ruhmes wegen?
No. Somehow I don't believe that's the case. No matter how much praise your work receives, if it was built on the backs of others, then you cannot truly call that praise your own. Those compliments will surely ring empty. Anyone in the arts should know this. That is why I don't understand. What was he thinking when he wrote this novel?
What are you two doing? Let's get going.
My apologies. It wasn't my intention to hold you up.
Ich glaube, er sieht da
Let's be off.
sich wieder drin, der ja auch, dessen Arbeit ja auch kopiert wurde. Und damals ging es nur ums Geld. Oh, das tut mir für Yusuke jetzt so ein bisschen leid, dass da diese alte Wunde wieder aufgerissen wird.
Pretty nice ride you've got here. And I gotta say, I didn't expect Sendai to be on the agenda. How'd you know there was a jail here?
Well, about that.
I smelled it.
You smelled it?
Anyways, have you learned anything new?
Ah, yes. Ango Natsume, right? Yeah, he's suspicious, all right. His book's been selling like crazy, but only here in Sendai. Most of the other stuff I've heard lines up with what you guys told me. Anyhow, I did some asking around, and here's what I found. Apparently, everyone in Natsume's little fan club becomes friends with him through Emma. And once that happens, they start buying his book any and every chance they get. Some even go into debt because of it. Any of this sound familiar?
It's just like what happened with Alice.
He might have different methods from Alice Hiragi, but I'm almost certain Natsume's using
Danke,
the
ich
same
würde gerne
power.
sagen dir auch, Kuya, aber du bist keine Frau.
We really need to get our hands on his keyword.
Can't we just nab the shithead and make him cough it up?
Ugh, do that? And I would have to arrest you for assault. You can ramble on about jails all you want. Best case scenario is you getting dragged off to a mental institution.
Ah, right.
Well, we're phantom thieves, so going at it directly's not preferred anyway.
Ah, there goes Beauty Thief. Always trying to be elegant and subtle and stuff.
Beauty what?
Diebische Schönheit. Hör zu.
My name is Beauty Thief.
I see. She's really calling herself that?
Getting back on track, we gotta think of a way to get that keyword.
That's where I come in. You better thank me for this later.
Or what?
Natsume's holding a party tonight in celebration of Prince of Nightmares, passing over 1 million in sales. And I just
Dann
happen to
gib
have
der
enough
Ann doch mal
invitations
Rosen.
for all of you. Which means...
We're crashing a party?
Hey, that sounds fun as hell, don't you think?
Ich habe keinen Anzug dabei.
Nobody's
Yep,
gonna care what
Strikers
you're
ist ein
wearing.
Sequel.
Just pretend you work in the industry
Persona
or something.
5.
So, what do you think?
Nicht so royal.
Glad we struck a deal?
You did pretty good, Gramps.
Yeah, nice one, Gramps.
I must admit, I'm seeing you in a whole new light, Gramps.
Yeah, you really came through, Gramps.
I knew we could count on you, Gramps-son.
Come on, guys. At least call me by my name.
Don't feel bad, Gramps.
Ach, schön.
Thank you all very much for coming today. This is just a small token of my appreciation. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoy yourselves.
Congratulations, Mr. Natsume. Truly.
It's all thanks to everyone working so hard to push sales. All I did was write.
Oh, you're too modest.
It really is impressive how well you've done, considering the amount of competition there is these days. I know we tried to promote you early on as the grandson of renowned writer Sogo Natsume, but I never would have expected you to
Davey.
perform this well.
The praise you've received is due entirely
Ja,
to
Mopi, immer
your
noch die
talent,
Katze.
Mr. Natsume. You're a shining star to readers and authors alike.
My talent, you say? Well now, I wouldn't go as far as to say that. The words on the page matter little. If there's something worth talking about, the people will always flock to it. From there, all one needs to do is craft a little story into it. And voila! For example, take that origin story about how I started writing because of some poor girl in the hospital.
Pardon my asking, but is that story really true, Mr. Natsume?
I'm afraid that's my little secret. Truth, fiction.
Hast du gesehen?
Does anyone really care? You might recall Ichiryu Madarame's confession on TV not too long ago.
Danke, Sentry.
Surely you remember. His signature piece. What was the name of it?
Oh, do you mean the Sayuri?
Ach du Scheiße.
Ah, yes, that's it. The Sayuri. That piece was certainly lauded as the pinnacle of beauty at the time. But if you
Bei
ask
mir hat die
me,
Schneedämonin ihr
the only
Unwesen
place it
getrieben
belongs now is the trash.
Dick!
The trash! How rude!
He has no idea what was put into that painting. Who does he think he is?
Arschloch.
Yusuke, I know how you feel, but
I'm all right.
Echt? Noch lauter?
I have a favor to ask. Would you mind if I handled this one? I promise I'll get the keyword from him.
But
There's a good chance he remembers your faces from the other day. However, I was toward the back of the crowd, so there's a good chance he won't recognize me.
Erweise uns die Ehre, Yusuke.
right. Yusuke might be our best bet here.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'll be off then.
Na was denn nun, Leute?
Pardon me for interrupting. I happen to be a big fan of yours, Natsume-san.
Who are you?
Forgive me. I was hoping I might trouble you for an autograph.
Hey, Mr. Natsume is a busy man. You can trouble him later.
Come now. I'm sure one autograph won't hurt.
You mean it? My thanks, Natsume-san. You're too kind.
Yusuke ist der beste Schauspieler überhaupt.
To receive an autograph from the great Ongo Natsume himself. This honor is truly more than I deserve.
Nonsense. Don't sell yourself short. It's readers like you who allow authors like me to keep writing.
I see. That's a wonderful way to look at it. Oh, right. Do you by any chance use Emma, Natsume-san?
Of course. With how convenient it is, how could I not?
If you don't mind, could you please add me to your friends list? It would be a privilege to be closer to one I respect so greatly.
Not at all. My fans and readers mean the world to me. The keyword is Prince of
Hätte ja klar sein
Nightmares.
können.
Thank you very much. Expect a request from me sometime soon. Now, there is one more thing. I overheard you and your entourage mention the Sayuri earlier. If I'm not mistaken, you said it should be thrown out with the trash, as though it were some cheap attempt.
Ah, so you heard that, did you? Is that what I said? Well, I take it someone of your taste agrees with me. In the end, that painting only held value because of whose name was attached to it. Madarame had...
The Sayuri was painted by my mother. This may be unprofessional of me, but professionalism be damned. My mother painted the Sayuri at the cost of her own life. It is her final masterpiece. That painting was crafted with a love that simply cannot be found anywhere else. Don't you dare lump it in with that soulless drivel you cobbled together from authors far more talented than you.
Hey, you can't...
I merely spoke the truth. Now, if you'll
Yusuke kann
excuse
so leidenschaftlich sein.
We've got what we came for. Let's head outside, yes?
Soulless drivel? That little bastard.
Ja, natürlich mag ich Yusuke. Yusuke ist toll.
Yeah, it's all right, Mr. Natsume. He's just, looking to blame you for something because he's jealous of your genius. Don't let him get to you.
Und Akechi werden wir hier leider nicht kriegen. Yep.
No matter. He'll come
An dritter Stelle
around
steht
just
Joker.
like the rest.
Weil Joker ist einfach ein Dirk.
My apologies. I couldn't hold myself back. I suppose I still have much to learn.
dude, don't sweat it. Everything worked out. We got the keyword, so we're all good.
Yeah, you did great. I was actually pretty impressed with how you stood up to him.
Well, I can't say my assessment of his book was entirely correct. Whatever someone feels from a work of art, no matter what that work may be, ultimately comes
Aber
down to the
Futaba hat keine
individual.
Brüste, Kuya.
Yeah, well, for what it's worth, we all loved seeing you stick it to that creepy Nari.
In any case, we've got the keyword now. All that's left is to find our entry.
Mag jemand die Katze Leckerlis geben?
Sendai Station would be a good place to look. Hmm? How come? The smell isn't as strong there. The security's probably more lax. The station should be a safe
Außerdem,
event,
Futaba gehört
just like in
zu
Shibuya.
Yusuke.
So I guess we're doing it then.
Yeah, we've got everything we need. Tomorrow, that jail's getting a visit from the Phantom Thieves. Oh
Jetzt
yeah.
übertreibt ihr es.
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you. Yusuke might have been acting calm just now, but he seemed rather sad. Why was that?
Yusuke ist ebenfalls ein Künstler.
Oh, I see. So when someone disrespects something important to you, it makes you more sad than angry.
Skippy. Schmeiß doch nicht mal alles runter, Schatz. Ja.
At the very least, Yusuke seemed to feel that way. I think I'm starting to understand him a little better now. Thank you for explaining that to me.
Oh, Junge, du mit deinem Schlapperschnütchen. Ja.
I've been waiting for you. The desires in this place have been stolen as well. The voices of countless hearts are stirring
So,
up.
da hast du deine Leckerlis,
At
Schatz.
the same time,
Bedankst
I
du
can
dich?
feel the threat of the calamity is only growing
Nö.
stronger. I have called you
Ich danke
here
ihm.
to deliver important news. The bonds you have forged will now impart an even greater power to your personas. This new power, it seems it was born from a connection you've made during your travels. This will become the sustenance that will further nurture your potential. Cherish it dearly.
Fertig machen.
I admit I'm somewhat jealous. There is no doubt that they will give you the strength needed to cut through fate.
Ja, Strikers ist laut Aussagen der Macher offiziell das Canon-Sequel zu Persona 5. Spielt ein halbes Jahr danach, also 6 Monate danach. Und ja. Skippy! Nein! Skipper!
May luck be on your side.
Aber leider wird Akechi noch nicht erwähnt. Also so wie ich es gelesen habe, wird er wohl auch nicht erwähnt oder gezeigt. Was ich schade finde. Ja, das ist Canon, deswegen Sequel.
I'm so tired.
Snap out of it, Ryuji. We're about to head in.
I know. I was so excited last night I couldn't sleep.
What, you think it's Christmas morning or something?
Any idea how big this place is? Can you tell, Sophia? Based on the smell, I'd say it covers nearly all of Sendai.
That's quite big.
Considering what's happening throughout the city, the scale makes sense. But that's all coming to an end.
An die Arbeit.
Right. We're heading into the Sendai jail. Hey.
Wir haben also ein mobiles Versteck, wirklich praktisch. Und ich muss sagen, es macht die Phantomdiebe noch cooler. Sobald alles bereit ist, sollten wir uns beim Versteck treffen und das Gefängnis infiltrieren. Wir zählen auf dich, Sherlock.
Let's get to work.
Ah ja, ich kann hier kochen, okay.
Welcome. Who's it for?
Also hier brauchen wir gleich definitiv neue Ja, wir brauchen Geld. Das heißt, wir fangen mit der Infiltration an.
Alright, time to go wild!
Wehe, es ist wieder ein Museum.
So that's it.
Once again, the domain reflects who's within.
Und wieder eine goldene Statue.